Hi, we are back again on Reading with Joan. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. Have you had a very good day? It's been sunny. Oh, my goodness. I'm sweating in the house. This doesn't happen to me often. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Thank you for that. And so we've had a very lovely afternoon here at Reading with Joan. What have we been doing, girls?
We've been reading.
Reading this afternoon in my house. What have we been doing before we came to Reading with you?
We've been wrapping the prizes.
We've been wrapping the presents. Yes. So for the month of May, I want to announce for the month of May, Chibuma is the winner. She's the first winner. Yay! And the second winner is Ayo. Now we have two third winners. We have Chimdi and Tamara as the third winner. Yay! And we have the artist of the month, which is Aurelia. A round of applause. And then we have the writer of the month for Finyi, who wrote a first story to us. Thank you. Great work, everybody. We are so glad that we are on this move. In June, we are looking forward to getting you on board. Listen carefully during the readings, answer your questions, and then every point you have is gathered up towards the end of a month for you to be the first, the second, or the third. Are you happy about that? Imagine, Jamie says she wants to be the poet of the month next year. Let's see if you can be next month. Oh. Let's see if you can beat Jamie to it. She wants to be the poet of the month next month. Jed, are you going to beat her to it? Oh, yes. You're going to beat her. Oh, yeah. Now there's a competition between the two sisters. Who is going to be the poet of the month? And if somebody is coming from outside to put them out of the camp, I cannot wait. Ho, 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 ho. No way. Now, let's get down to business. Ayo, are you ready to read for us? Now, we'll bring you on and you do your reading. And then we will leave the screen. Okay? Yeah. Okay.
Hello, I am Aya, and I'm going to carry on with Cold Case Christianity for Kids. Continuing Chapter 1. Jeffries turns to Jason. So let's think about this. If something or someone was powerful enough to create everything we see in the universe from nothing, wouldn't you consider that miraculous? I guess so, answers Jason. And if that something or someone could do that kind of miracle, do you think it could also do other miracles? Hannah gets it. The miracles of Jesus seem easy compared to creating the universe. I think you're right, states Jeffries. If the story about Jesus is true, it can't let our bias against miracles keep us from seeing the truth. The detective picks up a marker from the whiteboard tray and starts drawing while he talks. If I drop my marker, it falls. That's the law of gravity. But who made that law? Congress. Everyone laughs. Jeffries drops the marker, but then catches it with his other hand before it hits the desk. I'm able to stop the law of gravity from pulling this marker to the floor. And I'm only a man. Do you think the creator of the law of gravity could do even more? Could the source of the law override it for a moment if he had a good reason? You're talking about God's rights, Daniel offers. Sure, says Jeffries. But for today, let's just agree to keep an open mind and be ready to listen and learn. Don't assume Zoe is the owner of the skateboard. And don't assume the story about Jesus is impossible. For next week, see what she can learn about the skateboard and about Jesus. Start with the biggest miracle of all, his resurrection. Chapter 2. Learn how to infer. Pretty nice, isn't it? Asked Detective Jeffries the following week as he holds up the skateboard. It's black stained wood with a painted brand logo on the underside. The blue polyurethane wheels are large compared to the boards. You offer to help. Ugh, it's filthy. Let me dust it off. Not a chance, cautioned Jeffrey. See how I'm wearing these special plastic gloves? We use them to examine evidence without changing it. I'm going to place the skateboard on the table. All of you come take a good look. I'll lift it, turn it around, and let you see all the sides. Write down everything you observe. Then we'll make reasonable inferences or conclusions. For 10 minutes, the cadets examined the skateboard. Afterward, Jeffries lists their observations on the whiteboard, including some that Daniel made when he first found it. The list includes 1. The skateboard is clearly used. 2. The skateboard has cobwebs on it. 3. The skateboard was found hidden in a dark corner of the shed. 4. The skateboard has a partly torn old gold sticker that reads Livingston School. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you so much. And that will bring us out back, right? Yay! And what am I doing? Everybody back to the screen.
Oh, no.
How many? Okay, yeah, that's everybody. Okay, so that's Aya. Thank you for reading. Now I can show everybody.
We can do it another way.
Okay, so I can squish everybody inside.
Wow.
Anyway, so Ayo, that's brilliant. So, what questions do you have for us? I want the kids to turn here. What questions do you have?
Well, the first one.
What questions? Yeah.
The first one is, what did Detective Jeffries draw?
Repeat it again.
What did Detective Jeffries draw?
What did he drop? What?
Drop?
Yeah. What?
Draw.
Draw.
Chimdi. Chimdi.
Dropped a, no.
Oh yeah, say it. Say it first.
Chimdi.
Oh yeah, Chimdi. What did he drop?
He dropped a whiteboard marker.
A whiteboard marker. Brilliant. That's it. That, yay. Give us another question.
And my second question is, you know there was a partly torn old gold sticker on the skateboard. What school did it read?
Livingston School or something.
Yes.
Livingston.
Okay, well done. Thank you. 2 brilliant questions. Yay. Jet, can you play now? And let's listen to. Oh yeah, Jet. It's time for Jet to play. Let's move. Okay, so let me put Jet on the screen. Oh. Okay, let's put Jet on the screen. Oh no! Jet, what are you playing today?
I'm playing Allegro today.
Allegro. Okay, go ahead. Fantastic. Did you like that, kids? Clap for her. Yay. Jed on the roll. Yeah, let's go back and sit down so we can bring the readers back. And so we want to bring Cindy up. Us. So, Cindy, it's your turn now, and we are going to zoom out, and you will be in charge. Okay? Remind us the title of a book, where you are, and then we'll continue from there.
So the title of my book is Lulu and the Rabbit in the Store. And I will be starting from the bit where Miss Holiday gave the past timetable to do. Times tables cheered up Arthur because he was very good at math, and they cured Lulu and Melly's giggles entirely because they weren't. For the rest of that school day, Lulu and Melly did not see much of Arthur. They kept out of his way because he looked at them so crossly, but he caught them up on the way home. They were in the little park at the end of their street, where they sometimes stopped to swing. Arthur seemed ready to start the whole argy-bargy all over again. He glared up at Lulu and Melly as they sailed backwards and forwards. "Rabbit can't ride," he said. "I can fly," said Lulu, and she let go of her swing at its highest point and soared in a lovely curve through the air. A moment later, she was rolling in pain on the muddy grass. "As usual," groaned Melly, scraping her toes to stop her own swing so she could hurry to the rescue. "Is it your knees again?" "My ankle," said Lulu. "Ow, ow, ow." "Never mind. Did you see how far I went? Wasn't it brilliant?" "No, it wasn't," said Melly. "It was mad. Now you're going to have to hop all the way home." "Can you carry her bag for her, Arthur?" "Can't you?" asked Arthur grumpily. "Yes, if you'll help Lulu." "No, I won't. I'll carry the bag," said Arthur, and he picked it up while Melly heaved Lulu to her feet. For the rest of the way home, he and Melly walked one each side of her, and took it in turns to tell her how silly she was. And Arthur seemed to enjoy this in the same way that he had enjoyed the times tables that morning. I know, said Lulu, who had heard it all before. At home, Lulu was told off some more, and had a bag of frozen peas tied around her sore ankle. This had also happened before. And then it was tea time, and homework time, and play with the animals time. And then, just when she had gone up to her bedroom with an armload of carrot sticks and string, Melly came puffing up the stairs. Good. You can help, said Lulu. I'm making carrot mobiles for the rabbit. I haven't come to help, said Melly. I've come because I thought of something awful. What if your ankle isn't better by tomorrow? It will be better, said Lulu, stretching out her vegetable bandaged foot. It's getting better all the time. It had peas before tea, and now it's got sweet corn. And if that doesn't work, there's some frozen Brussels sprouts from last Christmas. You are going to help, aren't you? I need lots of little carrot chunks, tying on like beads. Melly, who had helped make carrot mobiles before, reached for the string and carrots and looked worriedly at Lulu's foot. Last time you did it, you had to miss PE for a week, she said. And it was the week Charlie had chicken pox, and we had dance, and Miss Holiday made me have Henry for a partner. It's dance tomorrow. Yes, but Charlie hasn't got chicken pox now, said Lulu, munching carrots. I know, but what if this time she makes me dance with Arthur? He wouldn't like that much, said Lulu cheerfully. He wouldn't like it? Repeated Melly. What about me? Stop eating carrots and show me your foot. Carrots are good for you, said Lulu. But all the same, she stopped eating them and unwrapped her foot. See? Perfect, she said. It's swollen, complained Melly, prodding it with a carrot. Ouch! It's not. Only a bit. I will have to dance with Arthur, said Millie. It's all your fault. Admit it. It's all your fault. I admit it, said Lulu cheerfully, but it can't be worse than dancing with Henry. Anyway, it might not happen. I'm getting better every minute. Truly, every second, said Lulu. I promise. And look, she held up a finished mobile, bright chains of carrots swinging from its stick. That will keep George busy for ages, she said. When are you to him? Early in the morning, over the fence. Millie looked at her ankle. And how will Arthur know what it is? He'll read this letter. It's a message from Thumper. Show it to me, commanded Millie. Lulu passed over a sheet of cardboard covered in careful rabbit writing. Thumper's latest message to George. Millie frowned over it, chewing a spare mobile stick while she thought. Even if you get it over the fence, and even if Arthur understands what a carrot mobile is, you can't be certain he'll hang it up for George, she said at last. You'd better put a P.S. to be sure. Shall I write it? Because I've thought of something perfect. Lulu passed Millie her pencil. Millie turned Thumper's letter over and wrote. Lulu read what she had written, hopped across the room, and hugged her. That's perfect, she said. Chapter 4. Anything is better than boring. It looked like rubbish to Arthur. A messy heap of sticks and string and chunks of carrot. It didn't swing into shape until he lifted it up. Then he read the message underneath. Dear George, here is a carrot mobile to decorate your hutch. Lots of love from Thumper. A carrot mobile, said Arthur aloud. What kind of stupid thing is a carrot mobile? He would have thrown it away right then if the message had not happened to flutter to the ground. Then he saw there was writing on the back. You're going to need someone really brainy to hang it up for you. So that meant, as Arthur understood at once, that the carrot mobile had to be hung up. Unless he wasn't brainy enough. It was hard to fix. Impossible with George there, bouncy and eager. And in the end, Arthur put him on the ground while he tied the sticks into place. It took so long that he had to rush to do all the other things he needed doing before school. Eat breakfast, brush his teeth, find his school bag, hug his mom, duck the comb that she had seized, catch George, and put him back into his hutch. Forget his jacket. Run! Called his mother, waving from the doorstep. And George ran so fast that once again he caught up with Lulu and Millie as they headed into the classroom. Lulu's foot was not better, even despite the Brussels sprouts. She had a pink bandage around her ankle and a note from Miss Holiday saying, please, could she rest it for the day? Really, Lulu, said Mrs. Holiday. When will you learn to be sensible? If there was a great big trampoline in front of the swings, it wouldn't happen, said Lulu. Yes, but there isn't a great big trampoline in front of the swings, said Miss Holiday. So why can't you sit still, Lulu, just like everyone else? Just sitting is boring, said Lulu. Just sitting there when you could jump. She smiled up at Miss Holiday, trying to make her understand. Anything is better than boring, she said. Millie was jiggling with impatience. Miss Holiday, she said, what about dance? 'Cause Lulu's my partner. Couldn't we do another day instead? Not at all, said Miss Holiday in her most Scottish voice. Another day indeed. Why in the world would we do that? And you needn't worry, Millie, because here is Arthur, all ready and waiting for a partner. The class giggled. Lulu looked sadly at her bandage. Millie and Arthur turned away from each other with equal dismay. Miss Holiday took no notice. She liked teaching, especially the dances she learned herself at school.
Okay, well done. Fantastic. On the screen. So, your question. Let's see if anybody at home is going to raise up their hands. Okay, your question, Cindy.
Who did Melly have to dance with last week?
Arthur.
The author?
Who did Melly have to dance with?
Jet said author. Is he author?
Yeah.
Okay, yay. Okay. All right. Okay, another question.
What was the thing that Lulu and Melly made for George?
Let's let Aya answer.
Let Ayo answer. What? Do you know the answer? Okay, say it again.
What did Lulu and Melly give to George?
What did Lulu and Melly give to George?
A letter. A card.
Wait, no, Ayo. Ayo, what's your answer?
It's a carriage mobile.
Yeah.
Is that? Yay! You were wrong. You were wrong. Okay, well done, Ayo. So a point goes to Chimdi today, and a point goes to Ayo. Chibuma, you were the first for the month of May. Are you happy? Yay! Look at her. She's excited. Okay, so now the points start counting from today. So we have 2 points on the dial already. And so, kids, we really had fun reading with Chimdi and Ayo today. And hopefully, we'll start gathering our points up and start racing for the month of June. Meanwhile, I need an artist. I need writer. So write your story. You girls and boys that are reading, I need you to write your story because you need to win a prize and a poet for the month and a musician for the month because I can't give it to these girls, so I need somebody out there to play some lovely music, and we're going to judge all the players together and give the best.
I definitely won't get the singing for that.
Oh no, singer for the month. No singer yet. we ain't doing music yet. Okay, guys, girls and boys, we really love having fun time with you. If you're on Zoom, you can join us for the after program, after fun. But now we have ended the broadcast and we say bye-bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.